everything that I do is fly. All these damn hearts, guess I'm who they like. You can keep on scrolling, but you choose to slide. If you catch my vibe, hit the bell, subscribe. I know everything that I move is price. I know all my things, they get boost disguise. All these damn hearts, guess I'm who they like. If you want the high, hit the bell, subscribe.
Okay, hey, we got a whole lot of technical difficulties, but we are back. We are back with another one. My nigga Key, I said my nigga Key. My nigga T is in the middle of a hurricane right now, y'all. So pray for my dog, you know what I'm saying? Make sure him and his family and everybody else's family that might be stuck in the middle of this hurricane, you know, pray for them, make sure they get out of here. But right now we got a sub. We got my dog G. He done flew in. He taking T's chair right now. You know what I'm saying? So we can talk some good stuff today. We gonna
Definitely,
talk.
definitely.
We gonna talk this football. You know how we do, y'all. We gonna run it off. We gonna start off with the NFL scores. But before we start off with the NFL scores, how you feel, G? How you feeling? How was
I'm
your week?
good. It
How
was
was your
good so
week?
far. Can't complain, you know.
Yeah,
Football's back, so it keeps you busy.
yeah,
Boxing's coming up. It's good. Good
yeah,
boxing year.
yeah. For sure, for sure, for sure. Any games? Well, before I ask you about the games, let me go ahead and just run off the scores of week 5. So in week 5 we had the the Jets versus the Vikings. Minnesota whooped them.
Hmm.
Carolina versus Chicago. Chicago whooped Carolina. Baltimore versus the Bengals. Baltimore won. The Dolphins versus the Patriots. And Miami pulled off the victory. The Browns versus the Commanders. Jaden still acting a fool. The Commanders won.
Hmm.
The Colts versus the Jaguars. Jaguars pulled off the victory. The Bills versus the Texans. Houston pulled off the victory as well. Good game. Raiders versus the Broncos. Broncos put a mud hole in them. Carolina versus the 49ers. Arizona pulled off the victory. Green Bay versus the LA, basically. And Green Bay pulled it off. The Giants versus Seattle. The Giants pulled it off. And then we got Dallas versus Pittsburgh. Dallas pulled it off. And then we got KC versus the Saints. KC knocked them out. And then last but not least, we had Tampa Bay versus the Falcons. And the Falcons pulled it off with Kirk putting in work. Did
Hmm.
you did you
Mr.
see that
Swag
game?
surfing.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Did you see the game?
It was a crazy game. Yeah. Kirk Cousins, man, he's just unbelievable right now.
He
So
balling.
he got to keep that energy, though. I think that Atlanta energy got into him. He's a different person now. That's Kirko.
Yeah, Kirko Bangs.
Kirko. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I ain't
I
gonna
mean,
lie.
the Falcons, it's a scary team.
They've been playing everybody close, like
Yeah.
close. Like it been
Hmm.
good games with the Falcons. They kind of been
Every game is
surprising
good.
me. Yeah, they've been surprising me. How you how did you I think what did he make history? Did he make history
I
that game?
I want to say he did. Let me.
It was like one of the who was the first QB or something with 500 over 500 yards. Was it this year? Was he the
I think
first
it might
one
have been just this year because I'm
this
sure
year?
back in the day, back in the day, Breeze and everybody they was slanging it. So
Yeah, yeah, he was balling though.
oh
What he
yeah,
hit? 42 for 58,
yeah,
509, four
4 touchdowns.
touchdowns,
Mm-hmm.
one interception.
Oh, sacked 4 times. He still did all that.
Balling, balling.
Mm-hmm.
Baker wasn't no slouch either. He was putting up some
No,
numbers.
Baker got new life in him.
He do.
I think. I mean, to be honest, though, like any Cleveland quarterback, clearly there's something in the water up in
Mm,
Cleveland, and they
Yeah,
just, I mean, go to massage parlors.
yeah, it's
That's
over.
that's what it up.
As soon as you
Cleveland.
hear a QB going to Cleveland, you might as well just.
Brady could go to Cleveland. He gonna look bad.
Yeah, it's nasty in Cleveland. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. Uh, uh anything else on that game? I mean, Drake London put up some numbers.
Drake, man, I'm
Drake
thinking MVP.
Drake
Drake
London.
London.
He been
He
balling.
he's been
He
he's
been
been
balling.
showing out.
12 for
Caleb Williams
154.
looked good too, though. I feel like he finally coming in.
He's starting to come into his role for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, granted, it is the Panthers, right? But
yeah.
the way he looked, I mean, 20 for 29.
He looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Looking good. Can't complain. Can't complain. Falcons looking good. They soaring right now. They
Mm-hmm.
soaring. Speaking
Vikings, though.
Vikings,
Mr. Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. Yeah, he he. I don't even know what to say. He just surprising me right now.
I like it, though. I like it for him.
I do too. I do too. I do too. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. The Vikings look good. They look like the team to beat right now.
Mm-hmm.
They doing their thing. They really are. What was
Yeah.
since we talking about birds though? What about the mother birds?
Who?
Uh, what's the Ravens?
Oh, my boy Henry. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
They look good. The problem is they don't play well behind a lot of times because
Mm,
you utilize Henry, right. You can't utilize him in those situations when you're playing behind. But
yeah,
when you need him to, look what he do.
man.
Right. I mean, they really shouldn't have won that game. McPherson just bad snap. That's what it
Bad
was.
snap. Terrible snap. Terrible snap. Is it something in the water in Cincinnati or Ohio or something? Cause it's
Yeah, probably chemicals or something.
man, what is going
Something.
on,
Well, I
man?
mean,
Like,
it's skipping. The Buckeyes look good, so you
yeah,
know
but
we ain't gonna talk about Michigan. How they looking, but you know,
yeah, we ain't talking college right now.
yeah. I mean,
But
the Bengals though they always start slow, right? They always start slow,
you think they
and
gonna turn it around?
I don't know, that division's tough, right? I mean, besides the Browns are always good divisionally though. They're always there in a divisional game.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, and the Steelers are just they're always there, right?
Yeah.
They're like a little you can't beat them. You barely beat them. They
Mm,
barely beat you. They just
mm,
there because they're
yeah.
coached well.
I was just about to say this. It's the coaching for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But there's that what do you think as far as like uh Lamar and Henry? Are they the best 1-2 punch?
I think so. I think the first couple games I was worried because right, Henry's not, like how they were running him. That's
Yeah.
not how he plays. He needs to be back.
He needs
He needs to,
touches too.
yeah, and he needs touches.
Yeah.
I think now the past two games they kind of figured it out, right? Because
I think
Lamar is like, I think Lamar in his head is like, gosh, I gotta run, I gotta run, I gotta run.
mhm.
Like, nah, give it to Henry. Henry 30 and still what the best right? He's the best right now, still for the
Dude,
past what 9 years. He's unstoppable.
you can't stop him. Well, a
I mean,
freight truck.
I'm a Titans fan, so I'm pulling for him. I want him to get that ring,
Yeah, for sure.
because he did enough for us, right? I can't be mad at the situation. I mean, I was upset. I felt like my uncle left, but I'm still happy for him.
Yeah. Gotta be, man. He be balling, man. He like a freight truck coming down. And his stiff arm is still effective like
Hmm.
it was when he first came in the league. Like it's crazy.
When you see his workouts,
Hmm.
that man, and he don't get hurt. All these other elite running backs, they hurt. McCaffrey always hurt. All these guys hurt. He's been hurt once, and it was like a broken foot or something. Not
Yeah.
even like a ligament, nothing.
Mm-mm. Oh,
So,
he a
I
beast.
mean, but they were talking about it. How his diet is. Everything's clean, no fried foods, no.
Like
He
LeBron
spends,
type.
yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
that's why he's doing it at 30. That's why
Hmm.
Tom Brady was doing it. That lifestyle. You can't eat fried foods, burgers, and wings. You got to eat healthy.
You gotta if you want to stay at that elite level for sure. Yeah, for
Hmm.
sure. Well,
Keep that money coming in.
What else was a good game? Well, I ain't gonna say it was a good game, but it's something I guess it's something to talk about this week. What about the Cowboys? Did you see the Cowboys
I
versus Steelers?
I watched up until halftime since they kept delaying it. I'm like,
Yeah,
man, I gotta go to work in the morning. Because
man,
like if
tell
it's
me
my
about
team, I'll stay up, right? If it's my team,
it.
I'll
Mm-hmm.
suffer the next morning. But I don't want to hear, yeah, here we go at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm sorry. Like I just
Man,
don't want to hear Dak. I
man, listen,
Me
I think the
personally, I
same.
think Dak's overrated. Like he be having flashes, but I don't think he's what they pay him $60 million.
Yeah, they
I
they
don't
gave us the bag for sure.
I don't see I don't see it.
Yeah, what was he? He was 29 for
I mean
42. He was
he played
352.
good.
He played
Yeah,
all right. It wasn't great.
but I
He
mean
had a lot of
you
dink
you
dunks.
you throw for 352 and you only score 20 points. Right.
Exactly. Two
Kirk
touchdowns.
Cousins throws 500, scores 36 points.
That's what I'm saying. He had two
Like
touchdowns and he had two interceptions. Could have had three
bad interceptions.
bad ones.
They're Will Levis bad. You
Bad.
know,
Yeah.
they
So I mean, but he
real
came
bad.
through at the end. He came through at the end. He sealed the
Yeah,
deal
they
at the
did.
end. You
They
know.
did.
So what
But
you
I mean,
think it
at the
was?
same,
Do you think it was a good win or an average win? Do you think?
I would say it's an average win. I mean, the Steelers, their offense isn't quite there yet, right? Their
Right.
defense, Steelers football is always, hard mouth, punch you in the mouth defense with TJ Watt.
Yeah.
So they're gonna hold you on defense. If Steelers had a better offense, the game would have been completely different.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the rain probably took into account on a lot of that too.
Yeah, for sure. I actually turned into narcolepsy. I be teasing TJ on here because he always going to sleep on the games. I call him a narcolepsy. So I was
Yeah,
narcolepsy on that game, and then I just so happened to wake up in the fourth quarter, like towards the end of it, and it was
mm,
like I caught the end of it pretty much, and I seen the end. I was like, oh, so it ended up being interesting, basically. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But
The Steelers will
yeah.
do.
I say I'm kind of in a fence on if it's a good win or if it's an average win because I would say it's an average win because of the competition. You know,
Yeah,
they didn't really beat nobody yet, and
they never do.
yeah, it's how they
We
creep their
them
way.
boys, we them boys, and then they play a Ravens or the Chiefs and they get blown
Yeah,
out.
yeah. So I would say it's an average win, but then it might be a good win because if they would have lost, they would have been trending downward big time.
Hmm. And
So
at the end of the day, there's no column for ugly wins, right? It's
right,
win or loss.
that's true.
You know,
That's true. So I don't know. I guess
they did get their run game going though. I will say that the Cowboys were struggling running the ball for the
Dowdle.
first couple games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dowdle.
Dowdle.
He's starting to come in his role too, for sure.
Or you saw Jerry Jones saying he couldn't pay Henry. You could have paid that man. That would have game changer for y'all.
Game
Because
changer.
Zeke ain't the same Zeke as he used to be.
Nah, Zeke done. He might as
Yeah,
well go ahead and hang it up while he got a chance. While he still got on that white and blue, so he could say he retired a cowboy.
before he gets hurt bad.
Time to hang it up, man. Time to
Hmm.
hang it up. Well, I guess we can talk about one more thing in the football world. Let's see what we got. Rodgers. How about Rodgers? Rodgers and Salah. What you think about that? Do you think it was a in-house thing? Do you think it was a Rodgers thing? Do you think it was a
I
Salah thing?
I think it was definitely a little bit of both, right? I think Rodgers had a little bit of say in it. I mean, he hasn't been coaching well.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, that line is atrocious, right? I don't know how anybody can. If Rodgers can't play well behind that line, you expect Zach Wilson to.
Right.
Now, I noticed. I forget what game it was where Rodgers went to hug him, and
Mm-hmm.
he went to hug Rodgers, and Rodgers pushed him off.
Yeah.
I was like, something's going on, right? Normally, the
Uh-huh.
coach is all, "Oh yeah, you scored."
Yeah.
Rodgers, he looks old, though. He
Definitely.
looks old. He can still sling it, but when he's in that pocket and it collapses, he's not how he used to be running around.
he looks unsure. He looked scared, like, you know what I mean, like real tentative over like
Yeah,
his injuries. You know what I mean, like he still, yeah, like you said, he could still fling the shit out that ball because he was putting that ball in some areas. I was like, God damn, that boy can throw that ball.
yeah,
But yeah, other than like moving around and all that, it's a wrap for all that. So he
yeah.
has to have protection, and they ain't giving him that.
And when
So
he got sacked, I thought he was done. I thought he tore his Achilles again
yeah,
when
I
he
thought
went
it was a
down,
wrap. I
grabbing his
thought it was
leg.
a wrap. I thought it was
Then
a
he
wrap.
he come running out like crazy. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I think it's what was he doing? The darkness retreats, sitting in
Mm.
a dark room for like days. That's what he
Right.
something was in
Uh-huh.
that. I don't
Uh,
know. They should be good because their defense is really good, right? But the refs were on sauce all night. But he was doing a lot of dirty shit, right?
I was
That you
about to
don't
say,
normally get called for.
yeah. He was getting caught though. That was the thing. Like he was like, hide it better, G.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
because
saying?
every you could call a penalty every play, right? There's
Right.
always a penalty, but
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not even biased, right? You could be like, oh, they're playing Patrick Mahomes. Oh yeah, they're gonna call it. They're gonna help Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing Aaron Donald. The NFL don't give a shit about Aaron Donald. They want
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Swift, right? Oh, Taylor Taylor Swift highlights of the week. That's what we're talking about. Our
Oh, man.
podcast on Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. You know they gonna show her them boosting them ratings every time.
You saw the Manning cast they be doing. They had
Ye-
Belichick on there. And he did not like it. He was like, you could see it all on his face when Kelsey scored and they panned to her right away. They didn't even pan to the celebration. They just panned to Taylor Swift. They ain't dumb. You know how much
no,
money she's bringing for them,
what? They ain't dumb at
but
all.
it's temporary fans, right? The minute they break up,
Yeah,
it's
for
over.
sure. You already know. You already
Yeah.
know.
So
Hopefully they
like
gonna
we were
break
saying
up.
earlier, Kelsey he's finally starting to ball, but I think it helps not having all them weapons that Mahomes had since he want to take out his own players.
Mm, I don't know, man. It's hard because Worthy's still in his he's still learning. You know what I'm saying?
And though,
Rashid's just now starting to come in he's starting to come into his role for real. So
well, he gonna end up he gonna probably go to jail here soon. So
Rashid.
yeah,
I
he's the one
heard
that
that.
was speeding, right?
Oh
And then took
yeah. It
off.
was him. Yeah,
Bro,
it was
did you
him.
see the video with his mom? Somebody caught his mom on a
Oh
ring
my
camera
god,
stealing.
yes, bro. Yes, I did. I was oh man, I wish I had the video. I would have slapped it on here for sure. Cause that was murder. I was
The
hollering.
killing of the jersey, Mama Rice. It wasn't just a Rice jersey. It said Mama Rice.
Right. They out cold for that one, boy. Oh man, I
Hmm.
would have had fun with that one. I forgot about
What you think about Jordan Love coming back?
that. I think he was pretty good. I think he looked like he need another game though to get back into
Yeah,
himself. You know what I mean?
I'll say
Uh,
they Malik Willis revenge game last week. I thought
yeah,
they keep him in.
they could have. They
Hmm.
could have. They could
Yeah, this
have.
season's weird though, man. You'd think certain teams are going to be taken off, and they not. But
Mm-mm.
you got the Commanders and the Vikings, like the top two.
Right.
The 49ers ain't nothing now. 2-3.
Right. It's looking
Bills
shaky. Hey,
Bills looking a little.
suspect for sure
But I
because
mean, C.J.
they ain't got.
Stroud balling though.
Yeah. Stroud been balling. He was balling last year. I'm watching
Hmm.
Jaden. My eyes on Jaden right now.
Yeah,
I'm
those two.
waiting. I'm waiting to see if Caleb gonna have an outbreak, but
I
you
just
know he's
I feel
shaky
like
right now
Caleb
for me.
he needs a line, right? The Bears clearly there's a line issue because Justin Fields he's looking good for the Steelers. He's not looking great, but he's not
Yeah,
losing them the games like he was in Chicago.
yeah, that's true. But this was my thing about the whole the whole Caleb and the Chicago thing was when it was first happening, everybody was like saying this is the best situation a rookie is coming into. You got DJ Moore, you got Keenan, you got him coming in, and you got what was the defense is all right, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
they were saying it was a cool little situation, but as soon as he got in there, it was like, oh no, Chicago they're terrible and they can't do anything, and this is the worst situation he could have been in. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Nah,
No.
I think he just got to jail and figure his shit out. I think he
Yeah.
came in there big headed for real, for real.
And they got their run game going for the first
Yeah,
time this game. Because
yeah.
DeAndre Swift ain't been doing shit.
No, he haven't.
Yeah. He got what, 73, 75 yards. But again, they were playing the Panthers, right? So it's hard to tell.
Right.
Because that team, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, Andy Dalton, he came out last week looking like
They look
superstar.
better. Yeah, they look better with Andy, but they still trash.
Because I mean,
Like,
really, they scored one touchdown and it was Hubbard, right?
yeah,
Chuba Hubbard.
yeah. Chuba been balling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, you know what? Before we switch subjects, because we got to jump into another sport, I need to run down these top fives of the week. So let me run down these top fives for him, G. All right,
Let's see.
we got the top five running backs for week 5. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start it off with Tyrone Tracy Jr., 18 carries for 129 yards. Then we
No
got
touchdowns, though.
crazy, right? But still balling though. Then you got Kyron Williams, 22 carries, 102 yards. Then we got Kareem Hunt, 27 carries, 102 yards. Then we got Tank Bigsby, 13 carries, 101 yards. Then we got Chuba Hubbard, 13 carries, 97 yards. And that will be your top 5 running backs of week 5. Now let me slide into the top 5 wide receivers of week 5. We're going to hit them with Jamar Chase, 10 catches, $193. Was he not cooking? Oh my God.
He wants that contract.
Ooh, that boy was cooking. And we're going to go ahead and drop down Drake London, 12 catches, $154. Then we're going to go to Brandon Ayuk, 8 catches, $147. That boy was cooking too. He was cooking. Alec Pierce, 3 catches, $134. You heard that right. 3 catches. $134. Then we're going to go with Juju Smith-Schuster, 7 catches and $130. And that will be your top 5 wide receivers of week 5.
Juju coming back.
Yeah, he's trying to find his way. All right, let's go ahead and switch subjects real fast and let's get to some basketball. The ladies ain't too much to talk about because we don't want to talk about no preseason on the NBA. We're going to talk about the ladies because they are in the championship right now. And who made it? The Liberty versus the Lynx. What do you think? Who do you think is going to take it? Oh, G, who do you think?
I'm thinking the Lynx, they're already up 2-1, right? They played 3 times. They're up 2-1 on them. But the Lynx, just their defense is just phenomenal, right? Defensive player of the year, Collier.
Yeah.
I mean, with women's basketball, it's always hard to tell, right? At the same time, right? It's always changing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't know all the players, like, in the NBA. Like, yeah, I know you got Bron, you gonna do something.
Right.
But I mean, New York's shooters are really good too. So that's the Liberty, New York Liberty. I'm gonna say the Lynx, man.
Lynx. I say it going 5, man. I say it's up in the air. I think they're going 5. I think the Liberty found a stride this year that been hitting on all cylinders. But when they run into the Lynx, they run into a problem. But you never know how it is when it's playoff time and it slows down.
Playoff basketball is way different.
Totally different. Totally different.
Because what the first game is, they're at New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
Second game's at New York.
Yeah. First
Third
three.
game's in Minnesota.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a game changer.
For sure. For sure. All right. Well, let's switch on to the next subject, which is boxing. Yeah, let's talk about some boxing because we got a good fight coming up this weekend.
Great
I
fight.
can't wait to see this one.
This
Better
probably the most
be versus
even
people.
match.
Yes, this is about the best match we done had in a while. Even though I would have rather seen it at 168, but you know it's cool.
What are they fighting at?
175.
Hmm.
You know.
That's a difference.
Yeah.
For
Definitely.
Bevel. For Bevel.
Yeah.
But Bevel, he's cold. That Russian style, that Soviet style boxing.
Mm-hmm. Who you got?
But I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out for since they announced it. Because I mean, you got right. It reminds me. They're not. These guys are a higher level. It reminds me of Fury and Wilder.
Yeah.
Right. Fury's very all over the place. Wilder got that bomb in him. I mean, Better Beef's a way better boxer than
for sure.
Wilder.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
that's kind of where I'm looking at it. It's a chess match. One guy's got a fucking bat, and the other guy is just like slippery. Oil, just slippery.
Yeah.
Bevel likes to stand in front of him. But he could take Canelo's best, right? Like it was nothing. He just walked through it.
I ain't gonna say he took his best. He just wasn't, because it looked like Canelo was just really trying to break his arms down and then give him, you know what I'm saying, his shots. So he had real good defense on Canelo. I don't know if he's gonna stand in front of Better Beef though.
I wouldn't.
I don't know if he's gonna do that, man. That wouldn't be too smart. He better move around and box the shit out of his ass. If you had to choose,
I don't think it's going to decision.
I don't either. I think it's somebody going to sleep. Somebody going to sleep.
I think if I have to choose, right, Better Beef. That power is just
unreal.
But if it goes the distance, Bevel's going to point him out.
Yeah.
Because when I look at Bevel, I don't look at the knockouts, right? I look at pure art when Bevel boxes.
I'm with you on that for sure.
Well, the card's different too. The undercard, because Shakur broke. He was supposed to be the co-main, right? But he broke his hand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, Chris Eubanks fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, when's the last time he fought?
I don't know. That's a good question. That is a good question.
About a year.
I don't know.
Jai Opatai's fighting. That's one people need to look out for. He's really good.
That's gonna be a goodie. Got to keep your eyes on him.
Fabio Wardley.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good one. That's a rematch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be a goodie too. Oh, okay. Hold on. I had to peep it. I ain't even peep. I was blinking. Okay. All right. Well, guess what? It's that time. It's that time, G. I don't know if you know about this time, but it's that time. It's called Is That Fucked Up or What, man? This is my new little segment. I just started this, so this is how we're gonna play this little game real fast, G. What I'm about to do is I'm about to play this clip. I want you to watch it, and I just want you to tell me, is this fucked up or what? Or is it not?
Live reaction.
Give me your reaction, G.
Let's see.
What's your name? Where you live? Turn around.
I turn around and pee real quick, y'all.
Wait.
That's
not happening.
No, you can't do that.
Can I please?
No.
That's called indecent exposure.
You really about
I got to real bad.
You about to go to jail.
Why?
You about to go to jail.
He on the side of the road. So,
where you going?
I gotta pee.
Bro, come here. What are you doing? What the fuck?
hey. Hey.
I will get out.
Hey.
During the pursuit, the drunk driver struck another vehicle, causing complete chaos on the scene.
Oh no, not the baby.
Why would you do that? You could have told us to get out the car. You could have said, y'all get out. Why would you do that?
Damn, man.
Child. It's my child. My child in the front seat. Hello.
Oh, the kids was in the
Bitch, you
car
gotta
with
come to your city
baby.
right now. Bitch, right now. And I want to fight, bro. Oh my God, my child was in the car. You think I was supposed to go to these? How many you said that, man? Bitch, now.
All right.
You need to calm down.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Take your breath. Take your seat.
That's my child. My baby's in the front seat. You see me holding my baby. She just told us to get out the car.
I know.
If that's the case.
Please just take a seat. Get the kids together for me. Please
Yeah,
help me
come
out.
on.
Help me out. Help me out. God
Oh
damn.
man.
So tell me, G, what do you think? Man, it was 8 kids in that car.
8 in a
8
Tesla?
kids.
That was a Tesla?
Yes, bro. 8
I
kids.
just feel like you need to have a license to have babies or something, man. I mean, why you putting your kids at risk? First off, you putting your kids at risk just having 8 kids in a Tesla.
Period,
I
bro.
mean,
Like,
and from what
what are
I
you
saw, the
doing?
cops, the cops, yeah, she had to pee 'cause she was drunk, right? She drunk. They deal with people like that all the time. They should have maybe went about it differently. Got one of them go in front of her, like, "No, you ain't getting back in the car." Like,
Yeah, that was
don't even give her
crazy.
that opportunity to get in the car.
Period. She was big, bro. They could. I know you ain't see it all, but it was at the end. They couldn't even get her off the ground. She dropped on the ground. She was so drunk. She was done. Like, I don't even think she gonna
I mean, like,
remember what happened the next day. Like, but them kids
I
was
have
in there
like,
crying. That chick. How would you feel if you was that chick that was she was?
I
Cause
would
oh,
beat
it was.
her ass.
Man, what she said it. She was like, "I want to fight right now. Ooh, I want to fight right now." Man,
Mhm.
man,
I mean,
listen,
but at the same time, you shouldn't have had all your 8 kids in the car.
flat
With
out.
you
They
knew she
got him
was
took.
drunk.
They got
Yeah,
him took. They got him took
yeah. I
as
mean,
they should.
because for me, like, people that be drunk driving like that, crashing, like, you want to kill yourself, kill yourself. Don't endanger other people.
Why you involving other people and the
Mm,
kids? The kids
and the
ain't
kids.
asking for this. You
No,
know
they
what I
ain't, and
mean?
they ain't in no car seat.
No, they wasn't. It was 8 of them. How the hell they
Yeah,
gonna be in the
they in
car
the
seat?
trunk, they on the dash, they
Man,
everywhere.
they everywhere
I don't
on
know how you fit 8
thighs,
kids in a car.
2 on each thigh. They was
I
all
mean, her
big
thigh
girls.
was big. Yeah,
Man,
you gonna fit all 8.
yep, straight
That's
up,
fucked
2
up.
on each thigh.
Yeah,
Straight up.
that's fucked up.
Yeah, man. All
I'm
right,
curious to
bro.
see what her charges are.
Yeah, what was it? Reckless,
Reckless,
uh,
evading, child
endangering,
endangerment, 8
invading. Yep.
counts.
Yeah, she got it all, bro. She got it all.
Hmm. Probably battery on police.
Got it all. Got it all. All right, G. It is my favorite time of the show. Now I get to see your real reaction because that reaction was just a cool reaction. But now I get to see your real reaction. This is called the hot seat. I gotta put you in
Okay.
it. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I gotta put you in this hot seat, but I gotta put you in it. So with the hot seat, how this work is, I'm gonna give you a story. I'm pretty much gonna give you a hypothetical, and I'm gonna ask you a question at the end of the hypothetical, and you pretty much gonna either finish the story with your emotions of how you will react, and we get us either a good conversation or a good laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's dig into it. Yes, it's time for the hot seat.
Hot seat. Now you in a hot seat. Hot seat.
All right, so G, you are married. All right,
Okay.
you got kids. You got a son and you got a daughter. All right,
Yes.
here we go. One day, your wife wants to sit down with you and have a discussion with you. Right? She says, "Gary, I've been wanting to do something for a long time, and it's something I've been wanting to do since a kid. And I feel now that I'm older, I don't gotta ask for permission, but I want your blessing." She wants your blessing, G. You know what I'm saying? So she's saying it's nothing crazy. It's just something I want to surprise you with. So I just need a weekend for me to get it done. So after she tells you that, you like, what? A weekend? So she basically responds to you and let you know, well, I'm gonna take our daughter too, so you don't feel uncomfortable and you don't feel like it's nothing fishy going on or anything like that. So you say, all right, you agree with it. You like, all right, as long as ain't no funny stuff going on, you ain't doing nothing crazy, and you ain't coming back with no fucking can of can of paint titties and what I mean, some crazy stuff like that. So she say, all right, cool. She come run up to you, give you a big old hug, and then like, I thank you, thank you, thank you. I've been really wanting to do this for so long. Long story short, couple weeks pass. Her weekend comes up. She shoots out of town. When she shoots out of town, she go do whatever she do. She take y'all daughter and she go do what she do. She comes back after the weekend's over during the time that you at work. So while you at work, uh, she comes back home. You was expecting for her to come. She was expecting for you to come home later. No, is it over? Can you hear me? All right. So she comes home while you're at work, right? You hear me? Okay. So she comes home while you're at work. When you come home from work, you notice that the car is there, so you see that she's home. So when you come in, you greet your kids. You see your daughter, you like, hey, how was the trip? Your daughter was like, it was cool, you know what I mean? And she's like, well, you need to see mama. I can't wait for you to see mama. And so you like, what? You know what I mean? You got this smile on and shit, like, oh shit, you got all type of shit running through your head. So you know what I mean? You go upstairs, you open the door. When you open the door, she got a dick in her hand. What do you do? What what do you do? Yeah,
Yeah, I'll show
you
you what
now you
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do
look,
with the door. We're going outside. Taking my daughter with me. Trying to figure out what she. I'm taking the kids, the dog. I'm taking everything.
taking everything.
We're gonna start a new life in Detroit. You can actually the dog can stay. We're going to Detroit. Me and the kids.
Oh shit. So it's a rap. It's a rap, right? It's a damn rap. So
Yeah.
are you gonna like what are you gonna say? Are you gonna say anything or
I
like
ain't
how
gonna
what was
say.
you gonna laugh? That would be your reaction. You gonna laugh
I'm
when
gonna
she
turn around and close the door.
you
I gotta
wouldn't
stay.
you
I
wouldn't
ain't
think it's
packing
a
a
joke?
bag. This is a new life for me. I get new clothes. I won't even take my phone. I get a new number. Be over. Nope. Are you breaking up now?
Oh shit. Oh
There you
man.
go.
That is murder. Whoo. Oh
Mm-mm.
no. She
Not for
out of
me.
here, huh? She
Mm-hmm.
out of here, huh? You wouldn't even check to
No,
see if you want to
she
check to
ain't
see if
out of
she was
here.
playing?
I'm out of here. We all out of here.
Woo. You wouldn't check to see if she was playing or if it was real?
No, I don't want to know. I've seen enough.
Oh,
Too
shit.
much. Seen
Oh,
enough.
man. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. That was a good one. All
Is
right.
that image? She's just sitting there like this.
Ah, man, I don't know what I do, bro. I'm like rating her ass, nigga. Like, nigga, where that nigga get that power from? I just came out of nowhere with that shit. Just flew across the motherfucking screen. Like, the fuck
You
just
know,
happened?
like in the cartoons, the cartoons when people be running. It'd be
Yeah.
like, that's going to sound like it's going to be like a cartoon. I'm going to run out the
Straight up.
room.
Oh man.
Scurrying like a little rat. Just run out.
Mm-mm.
It's probably screaming. Just
Man.
yelling help. Running down the street. Help.
Man, I'm
Help
telling you,
me.
I'll be sounding like a straight bitch too.
Mm-mm.
I'll be loud as ever. Help! I'll be traumatized, man. Damn, that's fucked up. Well, that was a good hot seat. I got my guy G in the hot
You
seat.
breaking up again, bro.
I got G in the hot seat. I'm glad y'all seen that. His reaction, because I was laughing. You can't hear me? It don't matter. It's a wrap for the show right now any goddamn way. We
I
got
can't hear
G.
you. No, I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me? All right, well, I'm just wrapping
Never
up
mind.
the show right now. Anyway, people, loved ones, friends, family, y'all know how it goes. It was lovely. It was nice. It was funny. My nigga G came through, supported my nigga T, held it down. We got us some good laughs in. And till next time, enjoy your goddamn selves. Stay safe. Everybody out there that's going through that hurricane and all that real shit that's going on. Please stay safe. Make it home to your families. Please, in that zone, get the fuck on. I hope you did. And again, till next time, till week 6, signing off. Me and G.